Okay, so, well, hold on, wait. Um, alright, so they've been doing the same thing for the past few days, uh, manipulating the liquids in my body. So I've been explaining this for the past 3 years. Water has a low viscosity, which means that it's very thin, so frequencies penetrated very easily. My armor absorbs their directed energy and frequency. So, in order to get to my biology, they have to trap water in places to make it easier for the frequencies to get through. They also have, in order to keep weight on me as long as possible for as much as possible, they have to basically dehydrate all of my food. So removing the liquid from my digestive system, which keeps me constipated, and putting the fluid somewhere else, trapping it in my left leg and my knees. Um, they're trying to make mobility a lot harder, trapping it in my shoulders so I feel weaker. Like right now, it feels like if I go to the gym, I wouldn't be able to get the best workout. But that's the trick. If you go to the gym and you actually work out, you're going to see that the water in the blood starts flowing and then your arm gets stronger the more that you work at it. So the harder they try to destroy, the more you try to improve, you'll see the improvement regardless. Um, I've been eating fruit all day. I've had very little bowel movements. Today I also, and I'm going, I openly admit this, I was getting my hair done. I went and got my hair done, and I was sitting with my stylist, and she got hungry, and she ordered Domino's, so I just hopped on her order, and she paid for it. I started off eating nectarines and oranges and fruit, and she was like, I'm still hungry. So we both got two garlic knots, and what she got one, I got the other one. But then I looked up the calories for those garlic knots, and they were 2,130 calories or so, 1,800 to 2,130. So that's that's here. It's somewhere here. They're trapping it in, and they love when I eat bread because they keep it in for as long as possible, turn it into mucus, turn it into sugar, and they weaponize it against my body. But like bread is one of the few things that vegans can't eat. So it's like it's what is it, catch 22? It's like it's working for you against you. I think that's what that means. Either way. Um so with that being said, I think that's what that means. I'm so sorry if it doesn't. But with that being said, it's really difficult to like get the energy to go to the gym. I haven't been in 4 days. I've been working, and they've been keeping me out later, waking me up earlier to get to work, and then keeping me out as late as possible so I don't have the energy to work and go to the gym. Because obviously you need sleep to drive. But for the next few days, I'm going to try to restrain myself from eating bread and just continue eating fruit. It's hard for me to eat my food on the go because it's a meal that you have to have a break for. Like you have to sit down and eat that meal. You have to find time to sit and eat your meal. You gotta find somewhere to warm it up, and at the same time, it needs to be cold. So so it stays fresh. So I'm still working on that, and it's a very simple fix. Uh, Buying smoothies is expensive. I can no longer buy Wawa smoothies. They have too much sugar in them, a lot of calories as well. But I was getting the matcha mango, and adding caffeine in it, and that caffeine would kind of help me get through the day, but caffeine is really bad for your nervous system. So I have to cut those out and figure out basically another way to survive the day. Um, I was utilizing peppermints to, snack on peppermints to keep me awake. But even those have sugar and they sit on the teeth, which gives the United States ample opportunity to cause toothaches and tooth decay and headaches as well. They weaponize the sugar, the mucus, they weaponize anything sweet against my body, against me. So the only thing I realized that I can't eat is fruits, but even the fruits, they keep it in my body too long and they turn it into sugar. It doesn't matter which fruit, they just keep it in for too long. Fruit is supposed to make most people go to the bathroom immediately. Fruit sits on my stomach for days, along with vegetables, along with bread, which is why you'll see I stay the same size for, even though there's muscle definition because I've been strength training, I stay the same size and the same weight for long periods of time because they don't want change. They don't want growth. They don't want me prospering. They used to, these are people that have lived in my head for decades. These are government agents who have curated a narrative for me to be a failure. Um, it's a word they keep saying, it's a sentence that they keep saying. Um, Basically, when one child doesn't take off or whatever from the house or whatever, but I'm always working. I'm always working out. I'm always being healthy, and I'm always trying to educate myself. But I have an entire system, an entire civil conspiracy, uh, shadow government organizations, and secret societies against me, keeping me from prospering. Um, I'm doing the best I can, uh, even with the voices code technology and the constant setups and the constant setbacks, even with being disenfranchised and them constantly trying to destabilize me. Like I was just taking a nap so that I have the energy to go to the gym tonight. I was woken up by long range acoustic weapons, lots of noises, muffled, extremely low frequency sounds, uh, car engines revving from a distance, traffic noises that you shouldn't be able to hear at this location, cicadas chirping. I got it all recorded on a noise campaign and I got it recorded on a video when it started and when it stopped. Um, and I have multiple videos of those acoustic attacks. Um, but I'm always trying to, despite everything, continue to grow and prosper, even pertaining to my body, trying to lose weight and trying to stay healthy while being under attack via this covert weapon system. It is military grade technology. It is a hard system and program to survive, but I do it on a daily basis, and I try to document my experience as a tortured, targeted individual and domestic terrorist victim. So, with that being said, I am still gang stalked. I am still illegally tracked and monitored. I am still tortured. I still receive attacks from directed energy weapons. I still receive voices code technology, nano communication, even in this moment. I'm still under attack via long range acoustic weapons. I'm still experiencing 24/7 harassment. I am being medically trafficked. I am being sex trafficked. And for the foreseeable future, I don't see it stopping because they make too much money off of torturing innocent people and broadcasting it live. I forgot to add, I am still being remotely neuro monitored and I am still a broadcast patient, meaning that my brain is broadcast. There is no privacy. My thoughts are not private. And this is a system of 24/7, 365, just harassment and violations of rights civil liberties and privacy. Thank you so much.